So we saw how to draw a square and then choose the color we want to based on some inputs. Okay, so we use the input function and draw all those, chose the color. Now let's try to choose the side also. Instead of drawing the square, let's say I want to choose myself what I wanted to draw. What if I want to draw a triangle or a pentagon or a hexagon? So even that, let's say I want to choose here. So let me add another variable called my figure, maybe my figure, and it takes you the parameter like uh, what do you want to draw, what do you want to draw. Okay, yeah, so it asks you this question, and so what I have to do here is now this will actually tell you whether if it's whether it's a triangle or a square or hexagon or a pentagon or a polygon. There are many options, right? One way is like, okay, one way is like giving, one way is like doing like this. Let's say uh, I can say like if my figure is equal to square. Okay, if equal square, then for I in range, square means four sides, right? So it has to be like pen dot fd 100 and then pen dot right 90. So this is square, and if my figure is let's say control C, control V, just copy pasting. Okay, and if it's equal to triangle, uh, then the number of sides will be 3, so range will be 3, and angle for a triangle is 120 degree. Okay, so 90 degree. The angle for triangle will be 120 degree. Okay, people might think like angle will be 60 degree. 60 degree is actually the inner angle for a triangle. We have to consider the outer angle. When you draw, you'll understand. So this is for triangle. Let me run this and see what happens, and even you may have to choose a color also. Okay, so we are choosing color as well as the side here, I mean square or triangle. Let me run this. So it's asking for okay, okay, so what color do you want, which color do you want? Let's say I want to use red color. Then what do you want to draw? I want to draw a triangle. Okay, enter. See, it draws a triangle square, I mean red color. Again task, let's say it asks for the blue color, and what I want to do, I want to draw a square. Yeah, then again it asks like, again let's say black, I want to draw a square again. Yeah, draws a black square. Let's say I want to use red, and then I want to draw a hexagon. Nothing happens because there's nothing like hexagon. We are given only two options, square and triangle. But there are n number of sides, right? A figure can be like any number of sides. Okay, it can go up to two, from two sides to almost like it can, a figure can have up to 360 sides totally, because at 360 degrees in a single figure, in a complete figure, so we have up to 360 sides actually. Okay, let's say yellow, then square. I'll just show you triangle. Okay, where is it? Okay, some. Okay, here it is. So the triangle is here. It has totally 360 degrees totally. You can draw up to any number of sides, two-sided figure, three-sided, four-sided, 5, 6, 7, can up to 360 sides actually. Now how will I use a program for that? It will be too difficult to add all the options, square, triangle, hexagon, pentagon, or polygon, whatever gun. Okay, so it has so many the names for different sided figure, so we can't add everything here. So the easiest way is to instead of asking for what do you want to draw, you can ask like how many sides do you want to draw? So if I give 3, it should draw me a 3-sided figure, which is a triangle. So if I give 4, a 4-sided figure. If I give 5, okay, like that. So whatever number of sides I give, it has to draw those many sides with the color I give here. Now in that case, this code won't be fine. It has to be different. So it has to be like this. For I in range. Now this value is very important. Sides. For square, the value of sides will be 4. For triangle, it will be 3. For hexagon, it has to be 6 and all that, right? Now, which actually tells you the number of sides? This value actually gives us the number of sides. If I give 3 here, range value will be 3. If I give 4, it has to be 4. So let me change this to sides itself. Sides. So my option inside will be pen.forward, let's say 100. But wait, there's another problem. For every figure, the angle differs. For example, for square we give pen.right as 90. For triangle we give 120. And for hexagon we have to give 60. And for let's say pentagon, okay, we have to give like 72 degrees. So it changes, right? So how can I choose this value? How can I change this value according to the number of sides? You have to include some max here. So what you have to give here is, let's say I use another variable angle, which is this one. Now this angle is actually depending on number of sides. For 3-sided figure, angle is 60 degree. For 4-sided figure, angle is 90 degree. For 5-sided, it has to be 72 degrees. For 6-sided, 60 degree, and it goes on. So what gives you this value is total degrees, which is 360, divided by number of sides will give you that value. Again, this angle is varying depending on the number of sides, and to get this angle you have to divide the total number of sides, total number of degrees, by the number of sides. For example, for square, angle is 90 degree, right? How you get that? 360 divided by 4 sides will give you 90 degrees. So that will be substituted here. And 360 by 3 sides will give you 120. That is the angle for triangle. So that it goes on like that. Let me run this. Now you may encounter error here. Let's see what the error we are getting here. Okay, it's what color you want to draw. I want red color. Okay, and how many sides do you want to draw? Okay, let me move this here, and I want to draw a 3-sided figure, and it throws me an error saying unsupported operand for integer and this thing, what is it? Integer and string. See, unsupported operand for integer and string, and it is occurring at this line, angle equal to 360. Yeah, here. Now what happens here is, when it asks you for the number of sides, I give the number of sides as 3, right? Now this 3 actually goes as string 3, not integer 3. Now this 3 is an integer 3. Okay, integer 3. Now this 3 is a string 3. That's the difference. Now by default, when you give some input, it goes like this. When it goes like this, you can't divide a number with a string. Size will be string. So what you have to do here is, in sides here, you can do like integer of input, which means whatever you give as input will be converted into one integer. So if you give 3, this 3 will be converted into number 3 by using integer around the whole bracket, around the whole thing. Okay, now let me run this. When you run this, it won't throw you an error this time. Okay, it asks for the color, red color, and okay, let me move this aside. Yeah, and ask me what do you want to draw. Okay, so many sides, 3 sides. So see, it draws a 3-sided triangle. And again, color, blue, and I want to draw a 4-sided figure, which is a square. It draws a square with 4 sides. And again, what color? Yellow. And this time, let's say I want to draw a 5-sided figure. See, it draws a 5-sided figure. And let's choose purple. And then how many sides? I want to draw hexagon, 6-sided. I give 6. Enter. See? And then let's say I want to draw a circle now. If I want to draw a circle, let me choose black color. Number of sides in a circle is 360. See, it doesn't work. It's actually drawing. What happens there is each 360 sides, right? So 360 sides, each side's value is 100. Pen dot forward is 100. So the circle will be too big. So let's stop this. Let's not draw a circle. Let's draw something else. Let me run this again and show you something else. Maybe I want to draw something in green color, and I want to draw, let's say I want to draw 11-sided figure. 11-sided figure, even that's possible. 11-sided, see 11-sided figure, it draws. So that's the beauty of this program. You can give any number of sides you want to, and it will draw with the color you have chosen. Okay, so this is the program. So you give the input as color, you give the color input as string, and even the size you are giving a string, but that will be converted into integer here by using this function, int function, that you are giving it here. You're getting the angle by dividing 360 by the number of sides, and finally you're giving it into the for loop. So this is simple.